Football, the world's most beloved sport, is not just a game, it's a powerful catalyst for positive change. As the players chase the ball on the field, they can also inspire people to chase the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, off the field. Through teamwork, determination, and the universal language of the beautiful game, football is not only scoring goals on the pitch, but also driving progress towards a more sustainable and equitable world. That's why in 2022, the UN launched the Football for the Goals initiative.
Those 17 goals are important for us, and this is an amazing opportunity to put that on the map in a place where you touch hearts and minds using the platform of football. It just brings you together in a manner that nothing else can. And I think this world is so in need of coming together for dignity, on solidarity, respect. I mean, just the basic elements of our humanity is what we need to see, and football does that in such an amazing way.
After inking the partnership with UN Rwanda in June this year, VCWC also got admitted to the Football for the Goals initiative. In 2024, 150 football legends from around the world will be in Rwanda for the Veterans Clubs World Championship, VCWC 2024. This event will involve two main activities. The tournament and 5 forums and partner events will trigger important discussions on accelerating the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Kwibuka does not only mean remember, or it does not only represent commemoration. It represents a journey of learning, a journey of bringing people together, a journey of reconciling. And all these elements, for me, represent something bigger than just Rwanda. It's something that I believe the whole world can learn from. And it is the reason why we thought that the theme of Kwibuka can also be associated with the SDG 2030 agenda, which one of the key components of that agenda is to be able to build a peaceful and inclusive society.
The theme of the Education Forum of VCWC is lifelong learning leveraging on technology. And we chose this theme for several reasons. The first one is that for sustainable growth and development, and to make sure that no one is left behind, we need to facilitate lifelong learning. And for that to happen, we need technology. We've seen with the pandemic of COVID-19 that we can use technology to leapfrog forward and make sure that people have access. They are able to use technology to learn and to do business and to create new opportunities. But also, because we do not know what's coming ahead, we want to make sure that we are ready to upskill ourselves, to learn new skills for the opportunities that are ahead. And for that to happen, we have to lower barriers to technology, access to technology. This includes infrastructure, it includes devices, it includes access to internet. So what we call the last mile. We have to make sure that people are getting to the last mile. And for all this, that's what we're going to be discussing in the Education Forum. How can we set up young people for success, for lifelong learning? What tools do we need? How do we get past the last mile? And then we're going to talk about how all this relates to sustainable development. So make sure that you come out to the Education Forum.
The Health Forum is a critical component of the Health Excellence Initiative. And in this context, the Forum on Health will be looking at healthy lifestyles, that is, especially the lifestyle among young people, as well as among women and girls. Secondly, it will be looking at issues around the prevention of non-communicable disease. Another area that the Health Forum will be looking at will be issues around sexual and reproductive health and rights, which includes also ensuring the bodily autonomy. There is an agency which sometimes goes below the waterline of visibility. I mean, we know there is a challenge in terms of teenage pregnancy, but often it is not visibly addressed. So it is expected that through the Health Forum, awareness will be raised on teenage pregnancy.
Basically, the topic was chosen specifically for the forum to promote global collaboration and explore investment opportunities across borders. So what this means is that we would like to use our knowledge sharing among professionals, the investing public, philanthropists, policymakers, everyone who will be participating in the forum to share and explore how to collaborate without borders, basically across continents, because sports has that power to bring people together, and together with the regions, we might be able to gain traction in a sustainable manner. Our expectations is to come up with a few deals that can be beyond the forum and the event, because some of these projects being discussed right now as we are talking go beyond the forum, because they are long-term oriented and they are geared towards the youth and employment and opportunities in the sports industry and other investment opportunities available across borders.
Tourism actually is a priority sector for Africa's economies, and it is well featured in those strategic framework for development, both at the continental level, at the regional level, and also at the national level. When you look at the Agenda 2063, for instance, tourism is identified there as an engine of growth and for job creation as well. So the sport contribution to the tourism sector is increasing. This is due to investment, events, marketing, just such as the VCWC that we are waiting for to see next year here in Africa. So really an important sector, great potential that is just needs to be valued, and so we count on that. So in SDGs 8, which is on growth and job creation and inclusive growth and job creation, you have target 8.9, which is fully dedicated to tourism. So it is part of our role, our mission to promote tourism. Can't wait to be in 2024 and to welcome this VCWC event actually.
So our partnership is like a partnership made in heaven, because issues are similar, the issues are important to the veterans, but also to the United Nations system. And so the UN team, the UN country team in Rwanda is proud to be associated with this initiative. And part of our partnership will include elaborating on these thematic areas, supporting the invitation of sponsors and other participants, mobilizing the global community to come and participate in this event. We anticipate there will be about 10 million participants, including viewers from Africa and all over the world, who will be part of this initiative.
Le VCWC, c'est cette plateforme qui va permettre aux légendes de montrer à la face du monde l'impact qu'ils ont. Parce que vous savez, les légendes aujourd'hui, pour la plupart, sont des investisseurs, des entrepreneurs, c'est des ambassadeurs de bonnes causes. Et le football, sachant que c'est le sport roi dans le monde et qu'ils ont pendant toute leur carrière attiré une grande attention, l'occasion leur sera donnée au travers de cette plateforme qui a été créée, au travers de ce premier championnat du monde, de démontrer comment ils vont impacter, comment ils vont nouer des partenariats avec des entreprises, et aussi ils vont soutenir les programmes de développement durable des Nations Unies. C'est aussi pour ça que le VCWC est aligné avec les Nations Unies.